It's Thursday, April 13th. I'm Sarah Forgani with KENS 5 News Now. A search is underway for shooting suspects just east of downtown. Police say that a man was shot and killed outside his house on Wyoming Street off of Hagberry late Wednesday night. Officers believe there was a fight in the middle of the street and that two people were shooting at each other. Witnesses told them that two men took off in a black car. Police then say they found a man in his backyard with multiple gunshot wounds to his torso, and they're still looking for the shooter. Meanwhile, a man tries running from police late last night and gets hit by a truck. He was on Highway 90 near Couples Road on the west side. The San Antonio Police Covert Unit was searching for him, and they say he had multiple federal warrants when they spotted him. Police say he ran across the highway and a truck hit him. He was taken to the hospital. The driver who hit him did stop. A new twist in the battle over an abortion drug. A federal appeals court ruled in favor of access to the abortion drug mifepristone. However, it will now have tighter regulations. The drug can now only be dispensed up to 7 weeks instead of 10 weeks and cannot be sent by mail. And it was first approved for use by the FDA more than 2 decades ago. But last week, a judge in Texas had nearly totally blocked the FDA's approval following a lawsuit by the drug maker's opponents. Another big announcement, this coming from President Biden. He's set to announce his administration is expanding eligibility for government-funded health insurance programs to immigrants who were brought to the U.S. illegally as children. That is according to the Associated Press sources. The action will allow those covered by the DACA program to access Medicaid and the Affordable Care Act insurance exchanges. A scary scene near the San Marcos Square. Now the search is on for a driver police say stole a car and nearly hit 6 people. This happened over the weekend. Here's another look at that security camera footage the San Marcos Police Department released. They say in under a minute, the man stole a running vehicle, turned off the headlights, and drove toward the downtown bar district. Now you could see people just barely dodging that car as it zooms past him. The car was eventually found on the Texas State campus. Here's a look at who police say they're looking for now. He's believed to be in his mid-20s and was last seen wearing a white hoodie and a brown or tan Letterman jacket. If you know anything, call police. Now a story almost too hard to believe. A man is seen taking decorations and toys from the grave of a little girl at a Southside cemetery. Nikki Kennedy says her daughter died of cancer in 2019. At just 4 years old. Her final resting place at San Jose Burial Park is a spot the mom makes sure is always taken care of, but she's grown frustrated by some brazen thefts. Kennedy says she put up cameras next to the tombstone after items were taken several times. The latest incident just last week when she says this man was seen putting Easter decorations in his backpack. And she's also given that video to police.
We think that there's no eyes on my daughter. There's eyes on her at all times.
The mom told us that police have arrested someone, but it was not the man seen in this video. So if you know anything about it, call police. Overnight at the state capitol, protesters stood against a controversial immigration bill which would give Texas civilians power to police the border. House Bill 20 calls for the creation of a separate unit within the Texas Department of Public Safety, which would serve as security at the border. But here's the part that has a lot of people upset if the bill passes. Citizens with no law enforcement background can be a part of those units as long as they don't have any felony convictions. The bill would also grant the group immunity from civil or criminal liability for actions taken while on the job.
Humanitarian emergency, and while we've had immigrants come to our borders for decades, we continue to throw more cages, more bullets, more walls at the problem, and we have never taken a humanitarian approach, a community-centered approach to welcome individuals.
Supporters of that bill say there is a, quote, invasion at the border and the extra security is needed. The bill is expected to pass through the legislature, but will likely face challenges at the federal level. Baby rockers that have been recalled continue to be sold illegally on Facebook Marketplace, even after 100 infants have died associated with the product. That is according to the Consumer Product Safety Commission. The Fisher-Price Rock and Play Inclined Sleeper was recalled back in 2019. The commission's chair wrote to Facebook founder Mark Zuckerberg urging Facebook to crack down on the listings, saying the CPSC has monitored almost 4,000 listings for the recalled sleepers. The CPSC says if they can find the listing, then Facebook should be able to find him too. Want to check in with Paul for today's forecast. How's it looking?
Oh, it's going to be a great day today, Sarah. We got lots of sunshine, high temperatures in the low 80s, around 81, mostly sunny skies. If you're going out this evening, temperatures in the 70s.
It's looking good. And that's KENS 5 News now. Thanks so much for joining me. I'm Sarah Fergani. I'll see you tomorrow.